Welcome to the check-in report. Welcome to the check-in report. The show will start soon. We gotta talk about these mammies. Sexy Red turning up at the airport. I'm back off vacation. We got a lot to go through. Run that back, run that back, run that back, run that back. Run that back. I'm back from vacation. I know you guys missed me. We're here to talk about these mammies. Sexy Red turning up at the airport, hitting people with cones over the head. The mammy was arrested.
She stay with the streets. I heard it, I wanna know. I'm smoking the woods. She all I know is I'm rocking the mix. She told me how it feels. She know what it is. I come in the vet. I come for respect. I come for your neck. You know what it is. I'm smoking the weed. That's sour D. She on her knees. She just on the police. She know what it is. She from the hood. Bad was. I'm all in the car. Popping a bra. She smoking the weed. And drinking Douce.
She wanna pull up.
Shawty wanna pull up. Saying that she not a bimbo when she ride on 4 Giottos and she know she dropped the bottle. Oh, she tryna pull up.
She tryna pull up. She tryna pull up like Sexy Red and all of her mammy congregation at the airport turning up.
Daddy wanna ride until the morning sun. Tryna tell me love you are the only one. She drive the boat, tryna smoke while she hold my gun. Tryna tell me love you are the only one.
Salute, Fred. What's good, Fred? I see you in the building, Fred.
Is it just because I am the only one? Trees wanna be my seat with the recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline. Is it just because I am the only one? Might ride my side of town, girl, you know how it's going down. You could
I've been on vacation, Fred.
go get those.
You ain't see all the streams I did from Costa Rica?
Trees,
That's where I've been at.
trees, you were for the
Warning.
Kill the shot, she busted up like Selena. Ass bitch, she looking like she Trina. She ain't no contender, she only a beginner. 30 niggas from another bitch don't get nothing.
Vote, vote, vote. I need y'all to vote.
Only it make that
I need y'all to vote.
you crazy, you a big Mac.
Is Sexy Red a bad representation for black women?
You fucking crazy. You ain't the only one. 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 You ain't the only one.
What's good, Bread Loaf?
Daddy wanna ride until the morning sun. Tryna tell me love.
Welcome to the check-in report.
She drive the boat, tryna smoke while she hold my gun. Tryna tell me love, you are the only one. Trees wanna be my seat with the recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline. Is it just because I am the only one? Trees wanna be my seat with the recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline. Is it just because I am the only one?
Welcome to the check-in report, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get my music. Let me get my music queued up. Let me get my music queued up. I'm not your homie. I'm the one and only Macaroni. Welcome to the check-in report. Salute to Fred. Salute to Bread Loaf. Yeah, but Fred, I've been on vacation. I've been on vacation for the last couple of days. You know, I just returned back just recently. I went to Costa Rica. I made some videos. I made some shorts. I posted in the community section. I have some more videos coming as well, but I've been on vacation. That's where I've been, you know. That's why I haven't been, you know, I'm making videos as frequently. I've been doing live streams though. I don't know if you've been checking out the live streams. I have been doing live streams, but I haven't been doing any videos as of recently because I was in Costa Rica enjoying my time out there. Had a lot of fun, had a lot of great times. It was my first time on the plane. And I gotta say, I enjoyed myself. Costa Rica is a beautiful place, a beautiful country. I will be returning at some point, you know, probably next year, maybe next year, you know, God willing. But overall, great experience. But we're here to talk about the mammy Sexyy Red. Is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black women?
Warning, 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 warning.
This is a mammy gone wild. This is a mammy out of control. This is a mammy that can't be tamed, ladies and gentlemen. And we're here to talk about it. We're here to walk this thing through here. Sexyy Red, if you don't know, got into a little skirmish at the Newark airport. International. Now listen, a lot of people don't know about the Newark airport. It's a huge airport. It's international. It's one of the biggest international airports. I mean, I just came from JFK. And I understand, you know, the hurdles that people have to go through, and you know, the customs and you know, just the whole experience of going through the airport. Sexyy Red took it upon herself to hit somebody upside the head with some type of cone, metal object. Now, I don't know if it was a disgruntled fan that she hit over the head, or if it was maybe even airport security. But the mammies caught a W in there. The mammies caught a W up in the airport. They was going for Delph, swinging on people, beating up on people, hammer feet falling out of the slippers. It was a mammy encounter. Mammy's gone wild. Mammy's out of control. We're here to talk about it. Tell me you seen it. Tell me you seen Sexyy Red, the number one mammy, the number one most requested mammy going out of control at the airport. Tell me you seen it. But yeah, I want to get you guys' thoughts. Do you think that Sexyy Red is a bad representation for black women? Let's be real here. Sexyy Red, she is the embodiment of the negative experience or the negative behavior of black women. She's a caricature. She's a character. She represents all the negative aspects of black female life. Can I get a hallelujah, holla back? She raps about being a thotty. She gets smashed on the internet. She has a tape where she's getting smashed by some Dusty on Twitter. Every time you see a video of her, she's twerking that doodle maker. And she even has a video with her and Sukiana. They're twerking in front of the Popeyes, ladies and gentlemen. Twerking for a 4-piece of spicy and some French fries is crazy. You're a black woman, for Pete's sakes. You're over here twerking for a 5-piece of spicy and a dry Popeyes biscuit. Say it ain't so. Fred says, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That was a warning. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Salute to Fred. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's a warning.
Warning, warning, warning.
Yeah, but I want to get you guys' thoughts. Sexyy Red, man, she's out of control. And, somebody needs to step in, one of her handlers, somebody that knows her, somebody that can help her. Because, if she continues down this road of debauchery where she's getting into fights at the airport and doing all types of ghetto-fied things, she's gonna have not a good time in her career. She's gonna find herself getting arrested and thrown in a paddy wagon. And she's a black woman. I believe she has 2 kids, right? She has maybe 1 or 2 kids right now. Sexyy Red, you don't need to be, getting arrested right now. You got kids to think about. You got fans that want to hear the new music. It's too early in your career for you to get hauled off into a jail cell, Sexyy Red. You gotta be out here for the mammies, representing for the mammies. Listen, Sexyy Red is the voice of the mammies. Sexyy Red is the voice of the mammies. Just like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the voice of the basic white chicks. She's the voice of all the basic white chicks in the world. Taylor Swift is the voice of them. All of the hood rats, the hood rats, order, the little thotties from around the way in the hood, Sexyy Red represents them. And the last thing she needs is to get hauled off into a paddy wagon and to destroy her career. Now, let me read some of you guys' thoughts on here. And I want y'all to continue to vote. We got 8 votes. Is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black female life? Is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black women? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments and let me know what you guys think of that. 111 says she's terrible, fam. She did it with Nicki, then Cardi, then Glow, then Lotto, now her. Yeah, man, listen. Where is the Lauryn Hills of today's generation? Where is the MC Light of today's generation? All of the female rappers that we keep getting, they're just bad representation of black or brown life for females. They all represent slut culture. They all represent what's going on in the prostitution of young women. They represent scammers, women that are only out for one thing, and it's not even it's not even sex, it's your money. There's no positive imagery for black females in hip hop right now. It really is, and it's a sad state, and it's just where we are. To be honest with you, Happy Onion says, "I'm not gonna say that. We're gonna skip that. Thank you. Salute to you, man. If you want me to shout you out, my donation button is at the bottom. If you want me to shout you out, put a donation and put a donation in the $sign. I'm not doing no free shout outs. I ain't." Telling me to say certain words. You put a donation in my collection plate, and then I'll give you the shout out. But back to Sexyy Red. Sexyy Red, and it's important that we do this show because I've seen the Sexyy Red story before. We've seen, rappers crash out. We've seen rappers go to jail. We've seen rappers not have the right handlers around them to help and assist them. And if Sexyy Red is getting into a little... Now, I don't know what exactly happened. From what I'm hearing, it may have been an encounter with a fan that just went left field. That's what I'm hearing. And I don't know how true that is, but from what I'm hearing is it may have been an encounter gone wrong with a fan. Now, even if that's the case, I mean, that's a lawsuit right there. That's a lawsuit, and that's, you know, possible jail time. I mean, she picked up some type of object and tried to swing on somebody with the object. I mean, if it was me, and let's say that was me in that little skirmish, if Sexyy Red picked up something and swung at me, I'm gonna go like this. Hit me. Right here on the chin. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me right here on the chin, girl. And I'm going to my lawyer the next day, and I'm going to sue the record label. I'm going to sue the pants off of her. I'm going to sue Drake for being in all her videos and promoting her. I'm going to sue her distributor. I'm going to sue Live Nation. I'm going to sue the club promoter that told her to come to the club and perform. I'm suing everybody if she hits me with an object at the airport. Hit me, Sexyy. Right here. Hit me. I'm going for the ducats. I'm going for all the payola. Right? And she needs some handlers. She needs people and the bodyguards. Can we talk about the bodyguards? The bodyguards, they didn't even do anything. The bodyguards falling all on the floor. They like 5'3" frail niggas. Sexy. Go get you some real bodyguards. You need to have like some 6'8". The Kembe Mutombo tall ex-linebacker from the Patriots. Those are the type of dudes you need to be bodyguard, not these dusty 5-foot Negroes from your hood. Hire some real bodyguards, Sexyy Red. It may be able to help you in situations like this. So you won't have to do all the heavy lifting. So you won't have to go pick up some type of object and swing on somebody. Your security could do it. Again, keep voting. I want to know your vote. Now, we got about 15 votes. Is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black women? Out of 15 votes, 80% says yes. And 20% says no. Now, I gotta be honest with you. This is just how I see it, right? In Hollywood, right? In the music industry, what Hollywood and the music industry likes to do every 5 years or so, hear me out here. Every 5 years or so, what the industry likes to do is select a mammy. Every 5 years or so, the industry selects a black woman, and they will become the celebratory mammy. 5 years ago, it wasn't Sexyy Red. It was Cardi B. But you know, Cardi B has made millions. Cardi B has, she's not putting out any music. She's kind of fell back from, entertaining white folks. And now, Hollywood needs a new mammy. And they have selected Sexyy Red. And the industry, they're gonna put her in music videos with Drake. They're gonna put her, in the finest of weaves. Of course, they're gonna cut her a check to be the celebratory mammy. And that's what Sexyy Red represents. She's not here to represent positive aspects of black female life. She's not here to show black women a better way. She's not here to bring positivity and education to the black viewership. She's the modern day sleep and eat. The modern day, anybody seen the movie Gone with the Wind? She's the modern day mammy. Simply here for the entertainment of the white people. Simply here to entertain white folks, not only white folks, but black women that think that type of attitude, that think that type of behavior is ordinary. You know? That's what she's here for. That's what she's here to do, you know? Salute to King Sambo. He said, bad for real. Bad for the real black queen. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but continue to vote, y'all. Y'all continue to vote. Y'all continue to let me know your thoughts on that. Do you feel like she's a bad representation? Do you think that do you feel like she's being used? Do you feel like she's being used by the record industry, by the record labels, by is she signed to Gamma? Hold on, is Sexyy Red? What's Sexyy Red's record label? Let me look this up real quick because I don't necessarily know. Let me look this up real quick. Hold on. I want to just look up her last projects. Let me just see where she's signed to because I'm curious. I want to know like what's her label situation? Who's she signed to? Let me see. Okay, she's signed to Gamma. She's signed to Gamma. Okay. Yeah, you know, listen, the recording industry definitely has their hands on her. Let me see where was Pound Town also Gamma. Let me just see this real quick. I just want to see her label situation and all these things. Is Pound Town what is that? Let me see. Where is that? Where is that trash record? Here we go, Pound Town. Let me see. Okay, Pound Town is also okay. It's all Gamma. It's all under Gamma. Yeah, it's all under Gamma. Yeah, it's all under Gamma. Yeah, so the record company has their hands on her. And doesn't Sony own Gamma? Hold on, Sony, Red, Gamma. If I'm not mistaken, you know, this is real political. You know, y'all forgive me, but I mean, who is Gamma owned by? Who is Gamma owned by? Larry Jackson. Okay, former Apple executive. Gamma Records is owned by an American media company founded by 2023 by founder Apple executive Larry Jackson. So this is an Apple employee who has signed her to Gamma. A mover and shaker in the industry and a mover and shaker when it comes to, you know, Apple Music, iTunes. The industry is behind this woman. There's strings being pushed, or rather being pulled. Very interesting, very interesting. But in terms, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know, I've been making videos on Sexyy Red for a while. And I've spoken on this. I've spoken on this 100 times that I do believe that she is a bad representation of black female life. And you know, listen, if we had one Sexyy Red and maybe we had like 2 or 3 Lauryn Hills, maybe, you know, there would be some type of balance. Maybe we could understand. maybe we can say, okay, well, we got a little bit of something for everything. We got the we got the Sexyy Red, we got the Lauryn Hills, we got this, we got that, but it's predominantly Sexyy Reds now. P-Ness says, my brother, you way too close to that screen to read it. Listen, man, don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about yourself, all right? You got niggas out here, but he probably didn't even wash his ass or brush his teeth today. He worried about me looking at a screen. Worry about yourself, man, all right? Word to the wise. 72 says, I choose no. She's only doing what makes money. This is what nobody gets Sexy for. Well, listen, is she doing what makes her money? Absolutely. But is she being used, 72? I believe she's being used by the recording industry. The record label, of course, they're gonna drop a bag on you. The record label is gonna drop, some money on you to fulfill the agenda, to do what is asked of them, to go out there and tap dance, shuck and jive. They're gonna cut you the check. They're gonna cut you a big fat check to do some shucking and jiving, high-fiving. But is it ultimately a detriment to the black community? Is it ultimately a detriment to the black female listener? Is it ultimately a detriment to black female life and imagery? I can give you another scenario. Gangster rap. Gangster rap was a bad representation of black male life. It gave the image and it gave the imagery of black men being gangsters, being drug dealers, being ruthless, being super predators. And that, that negative connotation, it gave people like, Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton to go on, Capitol Hill and call young black men that committed crimes, they called them super predators. They were signing bills, crime bills, drug bills to give black, prisoners more time than white prisoners. So these things could have a ripple effect. If we have a black female artist that is a bad representation for black women, and that is representing black women in a disparaging manner, we need to speak up about it. We need to do something about it. We need to talk about these things. And money can't just be the answer for everything. Money doesn't fix everything, bro. Leonard says her behavior makes money. I agree, it does make money. I agree that people want to see the modern day sleep and eat. People want to see the modern day mammy. I agree that it makes money. But is it a bad representation? You guys keep running to the point of, well, it makes money. Well, people want to see it. But what about the ripple effects to the black community? What about the young black female listener that is looking at her, listening to her music, her raps, her music video, and thinking that type of behavior is acceptable? That it's fashionable. It's okay to have 3, 4, 5, 6 different partners. It's okay to have, children out of wedlock. It's okay to get smashed down by some dusty that don't have a job or no type of ambition in life. If that's the type of message that we're going to give our daughters, our young black female listeners, then we're in real trouble here. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? 72 says, sure, try to get all the gangster rap. Easy E list goes on. So what's up? Need a petition, y'all. He also says, if we stop buying, it makes no money. I agree. I think we need to pull Sexyy Red. You know, we need to. And listen, like I said, if there was a balance to what Sexyy Red, Lotto, Meg, Glorilla, all of the, the prominent the femcs that are out, if there was a balance, if we had a Lauryn Hill, an MC Light, a Missy Elliott, to give some sort of balance to the slut rap, to the, the whole raps. If there was some sort of balance, then maybe it could all coexist. Maybe we wouldn't mind hearing a Meg and a Glow and a Sexyy Red, because there'd be that balance. There'd be a Lauryn Hill to combat that. There'd be a Missy Elliott to combat that. But we're not getting that. We're getting slut rap after slut rap after slut rap. And we need to stop thinking that the babies aren't listening. The babies are listening. The babies are being influenced by Sexyy Red. The babies love Sexyy Red. The babies are listening to the music. They're loving the music. It's catchy. It's vibey. The single mothers are in the mirror, getting dressed for the club, dancing to the songs, and the babies are right there hearing it. Should we not do something? Should we not move as a community? Should we not change the standard? Should we not redirect, reassess, realign the minds of the people? 72 says, he want to eat jail food for fighting. Say what? I like freedom and tripod to the islands. I have no idea what you're talking about, 72. Salute to you, sir. No idea what you're talking about. But in any event, Sexyy Red is a bad representation for black women. And the reality of it is Sexyy Red has influence. She's an influential artist, because I don't know if you guys seen it. I can't pull it up on the video on my screen right now because I'm doing a vertical live. But there's video out there of black female teachers in the classroom. Think about it. These are educators. These are women molding the minds of the future. Black female teachers singing Sexyy Red songs in the classroom. Ski yeet, ski yeet. And the kids are singing along. They're loving the music. They're vibing to the music. So we can't act like the babies aren't listening and, oh, this is just for the adults and the kids have nothing to do with this. No, the kids are watching. I remember when I was a kid and there was adult stuff going around in the music and in the television and stuff. I was watching. You know, 72 says, meant to say who want to eat jail food is one of the lyrics. That's a lyric from Glorilla. Yeah, man, listen, man, Glorilla, she's another one. Glorilla, Sexyy Red, Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto. I mean, all of them represent just a decay of female rap, if you ask me. There's no balance in the industry. There's no balance in the game. There's nothing to combat that message. Think about it, 72, if all of the black female rappers are rapping about being hoes, rapping about being pros, rapping about promiscuous sex, rapping about being a gold digger, where's the music for the girls that don't live that lifestyle? Where's the music for the girls that go to college? Where's the music for the girls that are getting an education? Where's the music for the girls that have aspirations of building a family, having a wife and having a husband, having a kid and having a husband? Where's the music for the girl that wants to get a degree, that wants to become a doctor, that wants to become the next mayor, next surgeon, astronaut? Where's the music for them? We're influencing a generation of black females that listen to rap. We're influencing them to be pros, to be thotties. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be discussed, you know? It needs to be talked about. It needs to be discussed. 72 said they have to call promotes. I mean, listen, man. You know, I'm talking about this because Sexyy Red is an influential female rapper, and the influence is there. And I want y'all to continue to vote. Keep voting. Make sure y'all vote. That is a warning. Warning. But yeah, you know, the influence of Sexyy Red is through the roof. And, you know, we need to, as a community, change the narrative. You know, like, hear me out, right? Just hear me out. If you look at male rap, there is a balance there. Every male rapper that's in the mainstream isn't rapping about being a whoremonger, isn't rapping about being on the corner selling drugs, being a gangster, being a thug. Like, think about it. You got rappers like J. Cole in the mainstream, rappers like Kendrick Lamar in the mainstream, rappers like Drake in the mainstream that don't have a message of shoot 'em up, bang, bang, I'm a drug dealer, yeah. They don't have that message in their music. So there's a balance to the Futures. There's a balance to the Rick Rosses or the Young Dolphs or the NBA Young Boys or the Kodak Blacks. There's a balance there. What's happening in female hip hop is there's no balance. If every female rapper is rapping about being a hoe, rapping about being a thotty, rapping about, you know, getting smashed out by this dude, that dude, if all of them have the same music and the same message in their music, where is the music for the girls that don't live that lifestyle? Every black woman, young black girl doesn't want to be a pro. Doesn't want to get used for her body. Doesn't want to get smashed out by 20 or 15 different dudes. They want to go to school, get an education, meet a nice young man that they could marry and build a family with. Where's the music for that girl? There's young girls that want to get their master's degree, their bachelor's degree. They want to get a high-paying job in corporate. They want to work in the hospitals. They want to get into the corporate level. Where's the music for that girl? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm dealing with. We need music for those girls. We need representation for those girls. We need somebody, and this is indicative of the female rappers as well. The female rappers has to do something. You have to change the narrative in rap. I know hip hop and the music industry is a male-dominated stratosphere, but it's time for women to take back the reins. Take back your sexuality. Take back, men, and their misogynistic viewpoints on you. Take back those things. Be the next Lauryn Hill, the next Missy Elliott, MC Light. Woman that can make a difference in this hip hop stratosphere. We don't need another Sexyy Red. We don't need another Sexyy Red. We don't need it. We need something new. We need something fresh. New message to give balance to the rap game. Can you hear me? Can you hear me out there? 46 votes. Let me look at these votes right quick. 46 votes. 76% is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black women. 76%, ladies and gentlemen, say yes. She is a bad representation for black women. 24% say no. They saying no, she's not a bad representation for black women. You're being too hard on her. She's making money. She got kids to feed. You're going too hard on her. I like Sexyy Red because she represents, girls like me. I'm sure that's some of the sentiment. I'm sure that's some of the feelings out there from the people that are saying no. But the general consensus here, the general consensus is saying yes. She is a bad representation for black female life. She's a bad representation. She doesn't represent black females that want to live a clean lifestyle, want to live a righteous lifestyle, want to live a traditional lifestyle. She doesn't represent that. There's nothing about Sexyy Red that says traditional. She has kids out of wedlock. She doesn't seem like she's trying to get married. She has a tape where she's getting smashed down, deed down by some dusty from her block. And she's beating up people at the airport. Baby, baby, baby. Somebody help her. Somebody come to her aid. Somebody do something here. But yeah, y'all keep voting, and y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this topic. Sexyy Red, is she a bad representation for black women? And let's look at other cultures. Do you see a white woman, that's a bad representation for white women? Do you see a Latina, maybe a girl that's a Latina? Do you see a Latina out there just being a bad representation of Hispanic life? You don't necessarily see those things. You don't necessarily, or maybe we don't notice them. Maybe we're not really realizing it. But when it comes to black music, the black community and what's going on, we could sure point it out. We could point out Sexyy Red in the way she carries herself, the way she does her thing, and the way she, promotes herself. We could say that that's a negative aspect of black female life. We could look at a gangster rapper. Let me take it off Sexyy Red for a second. We can look at a gangster rapper that raps about, drug deals and shootouts and stuff like that, claims that he won't snitch if he sees some type of a sex offender on his block. He won't even snitch on him. We could say that's a negative aspect of black male life. We have to stop promoting these things. This can no longer be entertainment for the black community. This can no longer be things that's acceptable in our community. We have to change the narrative on that. We have to fix that. And it's going to take all of us. It's not going to just take me talking about it on this video. Elizabeth, salute to Elizabeth. Elizabeth says, it's the way she carries herself and portrays herself. She's kind of looks a little bit stinky. Not a good role model. Lizzie from New Zealand. Salute to New Zealand. And I agree with Elizabeth. She does look stinky. She does look like her breath stinks. It might smell like Black & Milds and Marlboro cigarettes, Colt 45s, and a bottle of E&J. And some greasy penis. It looks like her breath smells like a greasy penis and E&J. I agree with you, Elizabeth. I agree with you. Salute to Elizabeth. Robert says, she's just the way the enemy of black people want. Wait, she's just the way the enemy of black people want her. I agree. I agree with that statement, Robert. I agree that there's someone at the top of the record industry, whether it be an exec, whether it be some type of high-ranking A&R, some type of head of the label. I totally believe there is somebody that hates black people that saw that Sexy Red Pound Town video and was like, oh, that girl, sign her immediately. Get that girl a record deal immediately. We're gonna put her in all the videos with Drake. We're gonna promote this black girl to the moon because we're gonna shoot this agenda. I want more black women acting like this. So we're gonna promote this. We're gonna shoot this in all the countries. We're gonna promote this to the hip hop community. And that's what happened. You know, that's what happened. Dargo says, yeah, you're right. Listen, man, listen, even a broken clock is right twice a day, you feel me? I'm not saying that you got to agree with everything that I'm saying, but, the real is real. I mean, she's really a bad representation of what black women are. She's a caricature. She's like a modern day Sleep and Eat, a modern day Amos and Andy. I mean, she might as well throw on the blackface. She might as well throw on the tap shoes and entertain the masses and be a high-ranking Sambo, a high-ranking mammy. Because that's what she's representing to the youth. That's what she's representing to the black female life. She doesn't have any music that's promoting any type of positive lifestyle for black women. She's not getting on this microphone and telling young black women, go to college, get an education. Go find a man that's going to that you can build with and that will protect you and that will provide for you. She's not telling women to go after their dreams and go after their goals. She's telling women to go to the hood clubs, get D'd down by some dusty dude that don't care about you, take all the drugs, drink all the liquor, have reckless dumpster sex with everybody, doesn't matter, don't be faithful to no man. That's what she represents. That's what she represents. She doesn't represent anything positive to our community. She doesn't represent any type of positive aspects of black female life. And to be honest with you, that's more so my issue with her. That's the issue that I take up with her. You have this record, and I understand, maybe you have an agenda to push. The record company have an agenda for you to follow, a script for you to follow. But you could take that script and you could ball it up and throw it in the trash, and you could really Help the girls that identify with you. Help the girls that identify with your struggle. I do believe that there are girls that look up to Sexyy Red and identify with her, that vibe with her, understand where she comes from. And Sexyy Red could be using this opportunity of having a record deal and having an artist like Drake next to her. She could take this opportunity to try to help some young girls that are like her. But she would rather follow the script. You know? Let me get to some of these more D's. First and foremost, D's, watch your mouth. Don't ask me what I'm yapping about. You take your little crispy, corny ass. Look at the title of the video. That's what I'm talking about. No, D's. I don't have to elaborate for you. Pay attention. Look at the screen. Now he's calling me a big hater. You know what, D's? Listen, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you to the block party. Hold on, brother. Let me send you to the block party. Hey, D's. I don't have patience for people. I don't have patience for Negroes. All right. D's, we are sending you officially to the block party. You know, it's starting to rain, but we're still gonna have the block party. I want you to pick up some Lay's potato chips, and I want you to pick up some beef ribs. I'm sending you to the block party. Pick up some Lay's potato chips, classic, and some beef ribs, D's. You was talking a little too spicy in my chat, and I wasn't appreciating that. Pick up some beef ribs and pick up some Lay's potato chips, all right? ZY, he says, bro, there's so many like her giving us a bad name. I agree with you, Z. You know, there's a lot of bad representation in black female rap, and something needs to be done about it. We don't have a balance. We don't have a Lauryn Hill, a Missy Elliott anymore to combat these messages, to combat the slut rap, to combat the whole raps, to combat the pro raps. We don't have nothing that's combating it right now, and we're in a sad state. I don't know, says bro, keeping it open till he loves it. I don't know what you mean by that. Let me see what Elizabeth's saying. Oh, she's talking about D's. Oh yeah, you know, I sent D's to the block party, so you know. Right now he's on the highway. He's on the I-95. He's headed to the grocery store to pick up some beef ribs and some Lay's potato chips. Oh man, yeah, man. But it is what it is, you know. And I just long for the days of balance in hip hop. I really do. I just long for those days, man. I really do. And you know, everybody can't be. And the same thing goes for male hip hop. You know, everybody can't be a trap star. Everybody can't, you know, be a rock star rapper like a Lil Uzi Vert. Everybody can't be a Kanye West type of rapper. Everybody can't be a Drake type of rapper. Everybody can't be a Kendrick Lamar type of rapper. And that goes the same for female hip hop artists. Everybody can't be a slut rapper. Everybody can't be a whole rapper. Everybody can't be, you know, a female rapper that talks about getting smashed out by 20 different dudes and taking pills and getting drunk. Every female rapper can't have that message. That can't happen. We need balance. Exactly, Z. He's at 7-Eleven right now. He's looking at all the beef ribs, you know. He picked up one set of ribs right now. He's at 7-Eleven right now, you know. He's looking at the different ribs. He's like, oh man, 7-Eleven ain't got no ribs. I gotta go to the grocery store. He's en route to the grocery store now. He's picking up the beef ribs. He's picking up the pork ribs. He's trying to figure out which one he wants. He picked up the Lay's potato chips. He picked up the barbecue. I told him the classic. He got all the way to the register and remembered now he got to go back and get the classic. Let's go. Oh man, hold on, y'all. We got about 31 people in here. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We in here talking about if Sexyy Red is a bad representation for black females. Do you believe that this woman is a bad representation for black female life? Recently, she was at the airport. She got into a skirmish. She got into a fight. She picked up some type of object and was swinging it, hitting someone about the head. And all I'm thinking is, listen, she's gonna have to drop a bag or something. Because if it was me and she was swinging an object at me, I would have had my face out like this. Hit me, Sexyy Red. Hit me right here on the chin. I'ma file a police report. I'ma take my black ass in that ambulance. I'ma have like 30 different ice packs all over my face. I'm getting tested though. I'm getting all types of tests. I'm getting a brain scan, a EKG. I'm getting my blood pressure tested. I'm getting everything getting tested. X-rays. From head to toe, I'm getting everything tested after she hit me with something at the airport, and then I'm gonna call my lawyer. And she don't have people protecting her. She made a bad choice. She's making a lot of money. I mean, Sexyy Red, you have enough money to pay some bodyguards that ain't 5'2". She's still at the stage in her career where she's hiring bodyguards from the block, from her neighborhood. These 5'2" niggas from your hood, Sexyy, can't save you. They can't protect you. They too busy trying to smash the girls at your show. They can't protect you. They too busy trying to milk you and take advantage of you, Sexyy. You need to hire some real security guards. That's going to protect you. That's going to be, 6'8", 300-pound ex-football player. That's the type of security she needs in this point in her career. That's a fact. That's a fact. Z says they're trying to make all the rappers the same. That's a fact. They are, especially the female rappers. They want them all to carry the agenda out. They want all of our black women to be pros, dressing promiscuous, to have a whole bunch of children out of wedlock, be alcoholics and drug induced. That's the agenda they want for black females. That's what they want for black females. I blame the Democrats. That's what they want. That's what they want for black people. That's what they want for the black female listener. And someone needs to speak up. Someone needs to do something about it. Someone needs to talk about it. And I'm here doing that right now. We got 71 votes. Let me just read the votes real quick. I haven't read the votes in a while. The question was, is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black women? We have 76% says yes. 76% says yes. And 24% says no. But ultimately, what do you think? Do you feel like maybe we're being too hard on Sexyy? Do you feel like Sexyy maybe just needs some time to grow? Do you feel like Sexyy is possibly being used but doesn't necessarily know that she's being used and is just following an agenda? What do you believe? Maybe you believe that, oh, well, she's making money, she's not, hurting anyone. Maybe some of you believe that. I think that she's making money and is hurting people. Because if a young 13, 14-year-old girl listens to a Sexyy Red record and she thinks that Sexyy Red is the coolest thing since sliced bread, and she hears this music and she hears songs about Sexyy having promiscuous sex with Dusties, taking all types of drugs and alcohol, and having reckless dumpster sex with this one and that one, and having children out of wedlock. If that's the type of message that we're going to allow our young 13, 14, and preteen girls consume, then we're in bad shape as a community. Because I don't see that in the Chinese community. I don't see that in the Arab community. I don't see that in the white community. But they're pushing it in our community. We're allowing it in our community. We're giving it a safe space in our community. Then we wonder why we got young black girls missing in America. We wonder why these things are happening. We wonder why the black woman is the most disrespected person on this planet. Look at what we've been promoting. Look at what we've been giving a safe space in our community. Look at what we have been allowing to coexist in our community, and we have been giving it our full, undivided support. Nelly's in the building. Salute Nelly. Salute Nelly's in the building. Salute Nelly. Nelly says, hold on. Nelly says Sexyy Red is trash and a bad representation for black women. I absolutely agree, Nelly. She's probably the worst representation for black women right now. Sage says, hold on. Sage says, I am convinced she raps ironically, can release that kind of stuff knowing we live in a society. I agree. Listen, Sage, I believe that she has been handed a script. I believe the record execs, the A&Rs, the people at the top, the owners of the labels, they have handed this woman a script. They told her, listen, this is the script, this is the agenda. We're gonna put guys like Drake right next to you, so so it give the perception that you're cool, you're lit. And she's influencing young black girls, and it's sad to see. I believe that the call comes from the top. I believe that there are record execs that are behind her. There are record execs that have pretty much put their hand on her, if you will, or push the button on her. That's the way I want to say. Push the button on her. They've made things a little bit easier for her. Because they understand the agenda. They understand what she's being used for. It's a concerted effort why we don't see a black female rapper today that represents, just represents positivity in black female life. There is no balance to female to female rap right now. There is no balance. We need a balance. Nelly says she's told to rap what they want her to rap about. That's a fact. She's been handed a script. They've given her a script and they say, Sexyy Red, you're gonna get on this video with Suki Hana, you're gonna twerk in front of Popeyes, right? Now when the camera zooms in on you, when it zooms in real close, you're gonna take a big chunk out of that chicken. Then you're gonna proceed to turn around and shake that doodle maker. That's what the record company told her to do. So she's just as culpable as the record company. She's just as she's just as responsible as them. Nelly says, so you are correct, True, in holding executives accountable. Absolutely, you have to hold them accountable. Because the record exec, everything is about numbers and percentages, right? And these are huge corporations that have quarterlies, they have to make quotas and stuff like that. And they know that, the ratchet music, the bang bang shoot 'em up stuff and the ratchet music and the songs with Drake, they know all of that is going to make an incentive. And the sad part about it, if Sexyy Red took off all of that whole gear and put a head wrap on her head like Erykah Badu and threw on a dashiki and was holding up that black fist, y'all would have been like, what is Sexyy Red doing? Sexyy Red, what happened to your stripper getup? Put that back on. That's what y'all would have told her. Y'all don't want to see Sexyy Red be conscious. Y'all want to see Sexyy Red turn up, shake that stinky doodle maker. And the record companies understand that, listen, we've made this script, we've drawn it up, and you're going to follow it. You're going to go through with this script, and you're going to follow it absolute to the T. And that's what's happening. That's what's occurring. And, I think by the time Sexyy Red has an awakening, I do think that she will have an awakening one day in her life. She's real young, I understand she's real young, but I do think one day she will have an awakening. It may be a little bit when she's older. And she may realize, no, that the record company are kind of using me. They're kind of using me to run this narrative. They're kind of using me to push this agenda. Literally. But in terms of Sexyy Red, she really needs to hire some better security. She needs handlers. She needs some handlers to tell her, no, Sexyy Red, you can't be fighting people at the airport. You're gonna lose a bag. She needs people to help her. She needs people to help her and to, because she's probably gonna have to pay somebody off in a settlement or something. But hold on. Let me look at these votes real quick. We got 82 votes. Salute to everybody that voted. 82 votes. Salute to everybody that voted. Salute to everyone that did vote. I appreciate your voting. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get into the voting. Is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black women? 77% say yes. 23% say no. I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is the check-in report. Put some respect on my name, will you? Put some respect on my name. You know, Nelly says, if the tables were reversed, black executives would be accused of being anti-Semitic if they put out music like that geared towards their community. I agree. You know, I totally agree. I feel like personally, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, it seems like black people, or the record companies, they make money off of black pain. They literally do. They make money off of black pain. And then when you look around and you see who owns these labels, who's running these labels, I'm not gonna say the word, but they're all from a certain community. Then when you look at the rappers that they're signing, some of these rappers have perished in the street due to beefs. Some of these rappers get strung out on drugs, lose their life. Who's responsible for all of that? Is it the record exec that's funding it, giving them a script and telling them to do these things? Should they be held accountable? I think they're just as culpable. And that's a fact. If black people were doing that to their community, it would not be acceptable. It would be called out. But that community, they are making money off of black pain. They're making money off of black stereotypes, black caricatures. Absolutely, what you're saying is true, Nelly. Heckle says, you can take the person out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the person. I agree with that statement, but at the end of the day, Heckle, I mean, are you going to be used? Are you going to be used? If you know that you have been handed a script and that you are being used, are you going to allow yourself to be used? Sexyy Red's being used. She's definitely being used. Nelly says, black pain and rage is big money making business. The conservative rednecks got the rage game on lock. That's a fact. Think about it, Nelly. Look at all the record labels that have profited off of rappers losing their lives. Think about it. All of the record sales, all of the money dished out. I'm even hearing that record labels are collecting insurance policies on rappers when they sign deals. Record labels are collecting insurance policy. Listen to me closely. You're a rapper out of the hood. Let's say you from a gang. Let's say you from some type of hood, some type of city, right? You're active. The record label gives you a loan. Let's say they give you $500,000 on a record deal for 3 projects. $500,000. Let's say you give them 1 project. It does fairly well. You recouped your money. You recouped your deal. By the 2nd album, let's say you recorded it, you finished it, but you lose your life in the streets. The record company goes off and they runs off with your publishing. They run off with your likeness. They own the master recordings. And on top of all of that, they are now collecting an insurance policy because it was in the black and white of your deal. That's what's happening in the recording industry that people aren't talking about. It's happening. It's going down. These things are happening in the recording industry. Nelly says, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That was a warning. Warning. That was a warning. I need y'all to hit that like button. We're gonna take some time out for y'all to hit that like button. Sometimes you gotta stop the show and tell people to hit the like button. I need y'all to hit the like button. Some of y'all in here, y'all want to just be some looky-loos. Listen, I know I'm a handsome dude, man, but I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Sometimes you gotta stop the show for niggas. It's like, damn, like, nigga, you've been sitting here, you've been looking at me, and I know I look good. I'm not your homie, I'm the one and only macaroni. But hit my like button. Hit my subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. You know, salute to Mark. Salute Mark. Thank you for the $9.99. Salute Mark. Salute Mark. Salute Mark. Salute Mark Motley. Mark Motley says, me too. Hit the like. Salute to that man. Salute to that man for that $9.99. You know, salute to that man. Thank you for the donation, Mark Motley. But yeah, you know, when it comes to Sexyy Red, we just gotta do better. Like, you know, the reality is, and I'm happy with what Nelly said, because what Nelly said is very profound. You know, it's not black execs that are running the recording industry. Even if you're looking around in the hip hop industry, they're pushing out the black tastemakers in the hip hop industry. They're removing them from the major labels. They're removing them from the radio stations. Black tastemakers that have been a part of the recording industry, that have been a part of the record labels, the radio stations, they're pushing a lot of them out. They're pushing a lot of them out. And it's fully being ran by people that don't understand the culture, that are not from the culture. If I'm gonna be frank, some of them even hate us. They've never liked it. You know? Just says what it is, man. FP says, hi, bro. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, FP? But yeah, man. Yeah, but you know, it's not being run by us anymore. You know, it's being we've been ran over, we've been taken over, and we're no longer, you know, at the will of this thing called hip hop. We're no longer at the will. And if we were at the will, we would be able to bring someone in, a female rapper. Because listen, there's so many female rappers out there. There's so many female rappers that have that message, that maybe are the next Lauryn Hill, that are the next MC Lyte, that are the next Missy Elliott, but the industry isn't letting them in. Because everything is being driven by algorithms. But algorithms don't determine talent. And the industry isn't even being ran off of talent. Do you really think the industry want another Lauryn Hill? Someone that they can't control? Someone that's not going to record an album when they want them to, or to follow a script when they want them to? Do you really think the recording industry want another Lauryn Hill? No, they want a Sexyy Red. Because Sexyy Red is controllable. Sexyy Red is going to take that script and she's going to follow it. That's the reality of what happens. That's the reality of what's going on. That's the reality of everything that's happening. It's very detrimental. Nelly says, show your ride. Nelly also says, I think it's time to just let the genre go. It's time to create something new. Do you really believe that, Nelly? Do you think that black people should just say, you know what? It's been 50 years of hip hop. We have been infiltrated by colonizers. Essentially, right? And it's time to start a new art form. I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I do also understand that, you know, if we've created it and we've crafted it, I mean, I don't think that we should do what we did with rock and roll, because we totally let the colonizer take over rock and roll. I don't think we should allow that to happen, you know. But, you know, I don't necessarily disagree with what you're saying. I don't necessarily disagree with it, you know. Maybe we should look into that. Maybe that's something that we should be looking into, you know. Truly. We got 41 people in here. I need y'all to vote. Hit that voting. Is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black female life? Yeah, we got 47 people in here. Y'all need to vote. Also, hit that like button. I only got 4 votes. Hit that damn like button. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that I gotta stop the show to get y'all to hit the damn like button. Hit that damn like button right now. Hit that damn like button right now. Put some respect on my subscriptions as well. Hit that subscribe button. I ain't playing with y'all. You think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm here to play with y'all? Hit that damn like button. Put some respect on my damn like button. I ain't here to play with y'all. I came here to turn up on y'all. Y'all know what time it is, man. Yeah, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Nelly says you have a point there. That's a fact. Nelly says, y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. That's a fact. Make sure y'all do that. That is a warning. Warning. But in any event, you know, something has to be done, bro. Something has to be done. I mean, I'm just tired of where female hip hop is. It's in a bad state. It's in a very bad state. And if we allow it to continue down this path of all of these female rappers promoting pro rap, whole rap, what do we have to look forward in the future? What do we have to look forward of this, you know, more women out here just, salute to Mark Motley. He says hit that like. Salute to that. He just sending a note. Salute to Mark Motley. Donating to the show. Salute to Mark Motley donating to the show. Salute to him, man. Let me hit that button for him one more time. No. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Put some respect on that subscriptions. I ain't playing with y'all. You know? Yeah, salute to Mark Motley. You know, putting respect on that donation. Yeah, but all in all, man, I just think it's time for us to really change the narrative of female hip hop. You know, and I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. This is very important that I say this. If male dominated hip hop, if the men, if all of the male hip hop, if everybody in male hip hop was rapping like Future or had the same raps as NBA Youngboy, I would have the same message for the black men. I would say like, yo, we don't need another NBA Youngboy. We don't need another Future. We don't need another trap rapper. We don't need another gangster rapper. We need the next Kendrick. We need the next Cole. We need the next Kanye West. We need someone to be different. I would be here preaching that message. But see, we don't have that problem in male-dominated hip-hop. Kendrick doesn't sound like Future. J. Cole isn't trying to be an NBA Youngboy. Kanye West isn't trying to be a Rick Ross. These are all different rappers with different messages. And there's a little bit of something for everyone. Maybe you're not a gangster or a trap star like Future. Maybe you like to go to school, you like to study, and you're conscious and aware of the things that's happening in the world. Maybe you're like a J. Cole. Maybe you're from the hood, but you have a heightened state of consciousness, right? So you understand the hood, but you also understand what's going on in the world. Maybe a trap rapper is not for you. Maybe you need a Kanye West, right? So there's different things and different things for different black people, right? And different stories that could be related to. That's not happening in female hip hop right now. All of the female rappers are getting on that microphone and they're telling your young daughters, they're telling your young sisters, they're telling your young cousins, they're telling your young nieces, go out there and be a whore. Go out there and be a thot. Go out there and have promiscuous sex with this one, that one, the white one, and the black one. Go out there and have 6, 7 baby daddies. My fault, yo. I think I just froze for like 5 seconds. I noticed it on my computer. I think my thing just froze. So apologies for that. Yeah, I think I'm back. I'm looking at the thing right now. Yeah, I just froze for a minute. My fault, y'all. 95 votes. I think I'm gonna go into 100. I think I'm gonna end it at 100 because we got 95 votes. So 5 more people vote on this poll, and I think I will end it. Is Sexyy Red a bad representation for black women? We're having the discussion here, and it's an important one. And I think it's for the souls and the hearts and the minds of our people. You know, it absolutely is. Elizabeth says, my bad, I subscribed, but I didn't like. But now I have. Okay, thank you, Liz. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Salute to Liz. Dream Dior says we need a balance. The ones that balance it out aren't being pushed. I agree. That's the number one problem. And we need to look at the recording industry. The people that are running the recording industry. We need to look at that respectfully, that Jewish record exec. We need to look at them and we need to scrutinize them and say, why aren't you pushing any black female positive representation? Why is it only Sexyy Red? Why is it only Glorilla? Why isn't it only Meg Thee Stallion? Why don't we see positive black female representation? Women that aren't showing off their booties and dressing scantily clad and twerking in every video. Why are you only pushing the negative aspect of black female life? Black women that are promiscuous. Black women that are dressed scantily clad and rapping about having promiscuous relations with this one and that one. We need to scrutinize those people at the top of the food chain. We also need to scrutinize the rappers at the top of the food chain. We need to scrutinize a Drake, a Kendrick Lamar, a Kanye West, a Jay-Z. People that could easily sign a female rapper with a positive message. People that could easily give a young black woman with a positive message, with a positive representation, a deal. Because why aren't they opening up the door for that to happen? Why aren't they allowing that to happen and giving that young black woman that has that message, why aren't they opening up the door for them? Something we have to ask ourselves, something that we need to, really, really look into, I agree. Nelly says, I miss having female rappers like Missy and Eve. Exactly. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, we back. For some reason, my OBS went out and it just came back in. Yeah, we back. I froze for a little bit. We back though. But what I was going to say is, I miss those days as well, Nelly. You had songs like Eve. What's that joint? Love is blind and it'll take over your mind. Like literally a black female rapping about domestic violence, giving that type of message and that type of healing to black women that were dealing with that. We don't see stuff like that. Missy Elliott, the creativity, the being able to rap, sing. She has a beautiful singing voice, incredible writer. We don't have that in female hip hop right now. All right, I'm back. My screen is continually freezing. I don't know what's going on, y'all. My thing keeps freezing. I don't know why I keep going in and out. But listen, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the show because my stream is ending and it's coming back. It's ending, then it's coming back. Yeah, I'm gonna close out the show. But let me just end the poll real quick. We had 89 votes. I wanted to get it to 100, but we're gonna end it at 98. We're gonna end it at 98. 98 votes. Because my stream keeps going in and out, so I'm gonna close out. I've been on here for a good hour anyway. Out of 98 votes, we have 74 that say yes, she is a bad representation for black women, and 25 that say no. Interesting, very interesting. But I want y'all to continue to have this dialogue in the comment section. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you like the content. I want to give a salute first and foremost to Mark Motley for sending in that donation. Salute to Mark Motley for that donation. Salute to you, sir. Salute to you. Thank you, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Salute to you. I want to give a salute to Nelly. Salute to Nelly. Salute to Nelly, always holding me down in that chat. Salute to Fred. He was in here earlier. Salute to Fred holding down the chat, and salute to Sinclair. Wherever Sinclair is at, salute Sinclair. Yeah, shout out to Sinclair. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys have been entertained as well as enlightened. I am your host, True and Living. This is the Check-In Report. I will see you guys another time, another video. We are out of here. We out, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man.